appropriate age to have the talk with your kids? Because my 10-year-old niece Aisha just came up to me and told me she was pregnant. So obviously, naturally, I gasp. I'm like, Aisha, what did you say? She goes, Auntie, I'm pregnant. Calling her mom immediately. I'm calling my sister. I'm like, hey, your daughter's at my house saying she's pregnant. What the fuck is that about? My sister don't know what the fuck is going on. She's like, what? No, she didn't. I'm like, yeah, she did. My sister's talking about some, well, she probably got it from a movie. Aisha hasn't even gotten her first period yet. So for her to be talking about some, I'm pregnant, we need to sit down and have a talk with her. My sister on the phone talking about some, oh nah, she not ready for the talk. That's when I realized my niece don't know about the birds and the bees, y'all. Cause imagine she go to school and she start telling everybody she pregnant. You're gonna get a phone call. Shit, you might just get a knock on your door. Social services. So I tell my sister, you need to come get your child and you need to have the talk. But in the meantime, I'm gonna try to get more information out of her. Boop, hung up the phone. I go, Aisha, come here. She goes, yes, Auntie Chacha, because she can't say my name. She can't say Nasha. She calls me Chacha. She goes, yes, Auntie Chacha. I go, hey, what makes you think you're pregnant? She goes, oh, I got pregnant at school. Gulp. I go, how did you get pregnant at school? She goes, oh, well, it was a boy at school. Double gulp. I'm like, what? What happened between you and this boy that's making you believe you're pregnant? She goes, well, we kissed after school. That's how you get pregnant. You kiss and you get pregnant. Woo! Baby, when I tell you the sigh of relief that I felt, I said, girl, you just kissed this boy? That's it? You just kissed the boy? She was like, yeah, we just kissed, just like. I'm like, okay, we're gonna wait for your mom to get here and we're gonna have a conversation. Cool? Cool. My sister pulls up. I say, come inside, sister. We need to talk, right? Sit on the couch. Your daughter don't know about the birds and the bees. You haven't had to talk with her yet. She thinks you could get pregnant by kissing. My sister pushing back. She's like, no. She's not ready yet. We're not having the talk. That's when I realized it wasn't that Aisha wasn't ready for the talk. It was that my sister wasn't ready to have the talk with Aisha. And I get it. Kids are growing up super fast these days, but she's 10. She's gonna be 11 soon in middle school. I'm like, look, girl, if you don't wanna have to talk with her, I'll have to talk with her. She goes, no, Nasha, you're not about to talk to my child about sex. I'm like, bro, look at what's happening. Aisha really thought she was pregnant. Someone has to have the talk with her. That's when I realized she doesn't know how to have the talk. She doesn't know how to do it. So boom, we had to do what we had to do. I call my mom. I'm like, Mom, we're going through a situation. This is what's happening. Your daughter is refusing to have the talk with your granddaughter. Now, mind you, my mom's a teacher, right? So after we explained the situation and we said what was going on, my mom said, look, either you do it and you do it right, or a stranger's gonna do it and they're gonna do it wrong. I'm gonna send you something to your phone. Check your phone and then call me back. Boom, my mom hangs up the phone. My sister get a text message. It's a link to an app. It's an app called Gleam. My mom said Gleam is basically a personal communications coach in your pocket. Open the app and just give it a try. It helps you navigate difficult situations. It helps you with your confidence, and it just helps you communicate better overall. And if you can't sit down with your daughter and have a talk about sex, the birds and the bees, what are you doing? My mom was like, this is the app that I have my students do 20 minutes a day, every single day, to sharpen their toolbox. Because apparently there's a feature in the app that lets you role play as if you're having a difficult conversation with somebody else, right? So then you do that and you're preparing yourself to have that real difficult conversation in real life. I'm like, bitch, this is perfect for you. Do the app that mom sent. Try it out. See if it works. And if it don't, I'll sit down with you and I'll have the conversation with you and my niece. I don't mind. She was like, of course you don't mind, Nasha. You ready to teach people about sex? Yes, because it's important that we know what the fuck we're doing. You know how many adults are walking around here, don't know what the fuck they're doing? They don't even know how ovulation and pregnancy works. They don't even know that ovulation is 1 day out of the month. They don't even know that the window to get pregnant is literally 3 to 4 days a month. They don't know that. Grown adults, mind you, don't know how that shit works. So a week later, my sister comes back over with Aisha. She goes, Nasha, I'm ready. Can you sit with me? Let's have the talk. I'm like, perfect. Have you been doing the app? She said, yes, I've been doing the app. That's how I know I'm ready. Cool, let's do it. We sit down with Aisha. We have the birds and the bees talk. We're explaining everything to her. You know what I'm saying? This is how this works. This is how this works. Women, men, you know? Y'all, my little niece Aisha gonna go, well, that's a relief. I really didn't want to be pregnant this young. Hey, man, at least you don't got rocks for brains, you feel me? Like, she was thinking right. So then after the whole conversation ends, I look at my sister and I'm like, all right, now let's talk to her about condoms. Yo, my sister gonna look at me in my face and go, Nasha, one thing at a time.